In this tutorial, we'll give you an overview of the surcharges that are available in ClearView. To access the surcharge management screens, you must have specific surcharge privileges. Surcharges are the fees that are added to tickets and invoices that are not related to a particular product. They are generally applied to recover extraordinary expenses. Examples of surcharges are sales tax, standby charges, freight, overtime, short load fees, and plant opening charges. Surcharges in ClearView can be auto or manually applied. Auto-applied surcharges are those that the system assesses and automatically applies to a ticket or invoice. Examples of auto-applied surcharges are sales tax, standby charges, short load fees, and fuel surcharges. Manually applied surcharges are those charges that the system can't automatically determine applicability, such as plant opening charges, plant washout fees, and cancellation charges. Setting up surcharges in ClearView is the highest, most sophisticated use of the software. It's also the activity most fraught with danger. A mistake could literally affect every ticket generated from the time you click Save until somebody discovers it. So if you are unsure, ask. ClearView supports a number of different types of surcharges. The universal types are disposal fee. That's a surcharge for return material like concrete, asphalt, and spoils. These are typically manually applied. Distance surcharges are zone charges for delivery. Freight surcharges are delivery charges by time, distance, and truck type. Freight surcharges calculate both the rate, which is the delivery charge for customer, and pay, which is the amount paid to the hauler. Material usage is a surcharge that's applied every time a specific material is used. For example, if you charge a washout fee for every load that has color in it, you could set up a surcharge that applies the fee every time a ticket is generated that has color on it. Minimum load value is a minimum charge on a ticket. An example would be a picked up aggregate ticket. While the price per ton for the material might be $30, your minimum might be $50. ClearView would add the surcharge so that the total price on the ticket is always $50 or more. Order quantity surcharges are based on an order quantity. This is probably the most basic surcharge type. This type charges an amount per unit of measure. For example, a fuel surcharge per load, a Saturday charge per order, and an overtime charge per hour. Percentage of total value. This surcharge is typically sales tax. It's calculated as a percentage of the value of the ticket. Plant open is a minimum fee to open a plant. This surcharge is typically a manually applied surcharge. Small load is a surcharge for ordering less than a full load, and standby charges are designed to capture excess truck time on a job. The reason ClearView uses different surcharge types is that the criteria for defining applicability varies. For example, short load surcharges analyze not only what constitutes a short load, but how much to charge, whether or not to allow cleanup loads, and how to determine if the surcharge applies when there is more than one mix on an order. Standby surcharges, meanwhile, look at not only a rate per hour or minute, but whether it applies to each load or across all the loads for an order, which statuses to use as starting and ending points, minimum time allowed, overrides by vehicle type, and a number of other criteria. We'll go into the specifics for each type of surcharge in a future tutorial. Those are the surcharge types. Just as with product pricing, surcharge pricing can be set at multiple levels. The levels are standard pricing. This is pricing that applies to all customers who do not have specific surcharge pricing set for them. Customer pricing surcharges can be modified for pricing criteria and applied to a specific customer. Project pricing, like customer pricing surcharges, can be modified for pricing criteria and applied to a specific project. Quote pricing surcharges can be modified and applied to a specific quote, and job pricing surcharges can be modified and applied to a specific job. ClearView also has a couple of levels that pertain primarily to aggregates. They are hauler freight pricing, where surcharges can be modified and applied to a specific hauler, and hauler freight project pricing, where surcharges can be modified and applied to a specific hauler for a specific project. Just as with product pricing, when multiple levels of surcharges apply, ClearView will use the most specific level of pricing. For example, ClearView will first look for project-level surcharges. If it doesn't find any there, it will look for customer-level surcharges. If there aren't any, it will apply the standard surcharges. In future tutorials, we will describe the specifics of creating new surcharges and copying existing surcharges. This concludes our Surcharges Overview tutorial. For help on this or any other topic, you can find our support contact information by clicking Help on the navigator, then select About and go to the Support tab. Of course, you can always contact us at www.trucktracks.com.